From WREG in Memphis, this is News Channel 3 Daybreak.
For the second time in its history, Rhodes College in Memphis has an alumnus on the U.S. Supreme Court. What Amy Coney Barrett said after she was sworn in.
And as COVID cases surge in the Mid-South, Memphis hospitals are being pushed to the brink. We're going to hear from two doctors on the front line.
Plus, surprise on the moon, what scientists just discovered that could change the future of space travel. 5:30 is your time. Good Tuesday morning. Welcome back into Daybreak. I'm Zanetta Lowe.
And I'm Todd Demers. We'll have those stories and more coming up. You know, you talk about the moon. You have to remember that's kind of the gateway to Mars.
Yeah.
So it's like we got to figure out everything to be on the moon before. So I think people are already
Before we can get there.
Can go to the next.
See, Todd is our resident space expert, if you already didn't know that.
They didn't ask me, though.
But
they didn't say.
I'm telling you, he's the man.
That's right. I'm ready to go. I'm also ready to tell you a little bit more about the weather today, because we're about to be in transition once again, especially with the potential of some rainfall returning to the area. Yeah, not so much today. Today we're talking about cloudy skies and a continued chance of that mist, drizzle, the northerly winds, and temperatures that'll be right around 60 degrees throughout the course of the afternoon. But over the next 24 hours, we're going to begin to see some changes, and it's not just from Zeta down there in the Gulf of Mexico. That storm is going to be moving rapidly across the southeast. I'm talking more about an area of low pressure that's moving out of Texas and is likely to bring us the potential for some heavier rainfall. This is going to be tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening and into early Thursday as well. Early computer models are trying to pick up in the neighborhood of maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain for us here in the Mid-South. So let's kind of keep that in the back of our mind, that while yes, we have the cloudy skies, yes, we have temperatures that are going to be near 60, we also have that possibility of some heavier rainfall. Now, once this rain starts to move on out of the area, we're going to be talking about some drier weather and some delightful conditions as we make our way towards the end of the week and right on into the weekend itself. So we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the Mid-South weather. I'll have a much closer look at your forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes.
All right, thank you, Todd. Budget hearings at the state capitol in Little Rock are on hold after a 7th lawmaker tested positive for COVID-19. The latest lawmaker to be infected is Senator Cecile Bledsoe. Now, she chairs the Joint Budget Committee and is the mother of Arkansas Surgeon General WREG Bledsoe. Arkansas is reporting its highest number of new cases since the pandemic started. New cases are up 18% over 2 weeks, and the number of people hospitalized in Arkansas is up 12%. Now, the number of Arkansans who have died of the virus grew by 21 yesterday, bringing the total to more than 1,800.
And as bad as things are in Arkansas, they're even worse in Tennessee. The number of cases up 28% from 2 weeks ago. Hospitalizations are up 20%, and the death toll keeps climbing. It's up 35% from just 2 weeks ago. 27 new deaths were reported yesterday, bringing the total number of Tennesseans to die to more than 3,000. And doctors and nurses are being strained as hospitals in Memphis take in more COVID patients. Our Melissa Moon joining us now with the very latest on that situation. Melissa?